1.
Hi, this is Miss Goodale, and this video is a continuation of a video where I talked about finding the surface area of rectangular prisms. In the end of the video, I had just finished talking about finding the surface area of a box that was missing a side, which was 160 feet squared. Now, I'm going to use that logic to talk about figuring it out without drawing a picture. And some of you may be able to take this step, and some of you may have to draw a picture. If you want to continue to draw a picture, if you need to continue to draw a picture, that's fine. For those of you that are ready to take this a step further, I'll try to show you or help you out with that. So let's pretend like this is not missing that side that we crossed off in the last video, and we still have this 6 by 8. So if we did that, then again, we would still have our 6 times 4, our 6 times 8, our 4 times 8, and remember up above we said they all have matching pairs. So if I just take those and multiply them by 2, then that kind of looks like what we did up above, aside from the missing side. And then all I have to do is add them together. So that would look like 48 plus 96 plus 64 if I multiply those out. And then if I add them together, I get 208 feet squared. Now, how does that apply to these other ones? Well, if I look at it, I have the dimensions here. I basically, on my dimensions, I have 3 dimensions. I match my 6 with my 4, and I match my 6 with my 8. And then I haven't matched my 4 and my 8, so I match those 2. So that would get me every single side. So that's what we're going to do here with this. So my 3 and my 5. So one side is going to be 3 by 5. One is going to be 3 by 9. And then I have 5 and 9 that I have not multiplied. Okay? And remember, there's 2 of each thing. So all I would have to do is take each of those times 2. And 3 times 5 times 2 is 30. 5 times 9, 3 times 9 times 2 is 54. 5 times 9 times 2 is 90. Okay? And then I just add them up. So that one is 174 centimeters squared. So it takes out a little bit of drawing if you know that you just match up each one and then multiply them by 2. If they told us that one of the sides was missing, we would have to decide which side there was only one of, and instead of multiplying it by 2, you would just have, like if it were the 5 by 9, you would just have your 5 by 9. You'd have 45 there instead of 90, okay? So it makes it a little bit easier to not have to draw out every time. But like I said, if you need to draw the picture, go ahead and draw the picture. Okay, let's do another example like this, and then I'll let you guys get on your way. So I match up my 2 and my 4, and I match up my 2 and my 6, and then I match up my 4 and my 6. And again, I see, okay, if this is a closed box, then there's going to be 2 of each. So I do 2 of each. Now, if, like I said, if I was missing a side, I would only do 1 of whichever side I was missing. Okay, so 2 times 4 times 2 is 16. 2 times 6 times 2 is 24. And 4 times 6 times 2 is 48. And then I just add those together, and that's 88. And it's meters. Area is meters squared. So you only had your 2 dimensions that you multiplied to find the area, so it's actually squared numbers. The only reason we had the third number was because there were 2 of each, okay? So anytime you have area, it's in meters squared, in centimeters squared. Just remember that, but otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. I know I went through that pretty fast. You may need to pause or rewind the video, and just ask any questions that you need. And stay tuned for videos on surface area of other shapes. Thank you.